Hello my friends, it is time for another What's New in Skincare video. Oh, we've got some exciting releases in today's video. We're going to be talking about Pixi going in the fragrance-free direction. Who would have ever thought that, right? We've got some new releases that are getting a lot of buzz over at Sephora. I've got some product updates to share with you guys. I want to go ahead and start off this video with my trial updates. My Biossance video will be up on Monday, and that's going to be quite a big overview. It's not so much a 2-week trial as talking about products I've been using. When did I buy the squalane? December. End of the month of July, which is Black-owned retail month, we are going to be doing the 2 brands that I bought from in my Black-owned skincare video. Really excited about that. Plus, I'm throwing in an additional dueling off of 2 different sides. You'll see. I'm quite excited about that one. No idea what to expect. No idea what to expect. So for today's video, I'm going to kick things off by talking about the products that I've been briefly testing, kind of more first impressions. Then we're going to talk about drugstore and high-end. Timestamps and product links are always in the description box below. I do want to start off by updating you guys on the Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial from Youth to the People. I definitely told some of you that I was trying this in that video. It just took a really long time for me to get. I am so sad that this did not come in time for me to talk about in my Youth to the People video, because I know not everybody is enjoying that video because I only fell in love with 2 products. It would have been 3 had this been here in time. I actually love this. So Youth to the People calls this an energy facial, and I think that is quite a good name for it. It is a very quick facial treatment. Basically what you do is you apply some of this, you kind of get a physical scrub as you massage it into your skin, leave it on for 2 minutes so that the enzymes can work to break down dead skin cells. You get some caffeine in there that is giving you some depuffing, and then wash the product away and your skin just looks brighter. It looks much more glowy. You're also getting some lactic acid, you're getting turmeric. No added fragrance in this, although since it does contain some botanical ingredients, always check ingredients if you do have allergies. But I really do think most people will like this because it's such a quick and easy to use treatment that delivers really fast results. I will tell you an honest con that I feel with this product. I feel like you go through it very quickly. You kind of use a lot of product, and it's only 2 ounces for the full size, so I certainly think it's one where you're going to need to repurchase it more often than some other products, but still very, very nice. Let's talk next about Tata Harper's Waterlock Moisturizer. I was really excited to try this because I actually quite like a few things that are going on with this product. So first off, this is not actually as expensive as you might think for a Tata Harper product. I believe the full size is $68. I will, of course, have it on the screen. And this is a product where you buy the full size and you can buy refills to refill your product. Brilliant, brilliant. I think more companies need to be doing this. This is much better for the environment than continuously buying the entire packaging. There's just no point in doing that. Tata Harper describes this as a lightweight, silicone-free, refillable moisturizer with natural peptides and hyaluronic acid for skin smoothing and balanced hydration. I absolutely think she released this at the right time of the year because this is an excellent summertime moisturizer. It is very, very lightweight on the skin. It does have kind of an orange scent to it, although she doesn't have any added fragrance. She does still have some essential oil ingredients. I'm not really sure I would recommend Tata Harper for anybody that has very sensitive skin because it is a very plant-based brand, but it is also a clean brand, which many people are into. You know, regarding that word clean, sometimes I don't always understand what is clean versus not clean about a product, but I have to tell you something that I really appreciate about this product if you really are looking for skincare where you're just guaranteed that there's not going to be any type of cons. So when you click the ingredients list for this product, she talks about how the type of hyaluronic acid in here is the macro form, and we talked about this a long time ago, but the more micro hyaluronic acid may actually be pro-inflammatory. It's debatable as far as whether that is really a problem or not, but some people are not comfortable with that. Some people do not want to use anything that is potentially pro-inflammatory. So I think that's a really nice attention to detail on Tata Harper's behalf. You know, if you've got a clean brand and you really want to be selling people clean, non-damaging, non-toxic skincare, that might actually be something worth considering. Really quickly though, please do form your own opinions on the topic of hyaluronic acid. Personally, I do use the microform. It's just personal preference here. But a couple more notes on this. It also contains arnica, which I've been talking more and more about. Using arnica in my skincare really gives me extra benefits. It may be a very healing ingredient, although admittedly there could be more research. Most of the research I found on arnica is on, sorry to tell you, but mice, as well as in vitro studies, but I still think it's very promising, and I really think we need to start studying botanical ingredients more. You know I've said it. You know I've said it before. We also have some calendula. We have some lactic acid. Yeah, it's actually a really nice moisturizer. It's very lightweight and yet still surprisingly hydrating. So I'm quite pleased with it. I'm really trying to think if I have any cons with this product, other than, of course, you know, if you do have allergies. Oh, the sizing. I wish that the refill was a better value. You save $6 when you buy the refill, and I would just love to see if companies that are going to do this, you know, a more environmentally friendly option. I would love to see them give you some more incentive. Because as far as facts when it comes to the actual cost of the product that you're buying, a lot of it is the packaging. So in my personal opinion, you could probably make it a little less expensive, Tata Harper, and then it would be more incentive for people to buy the full size up front. That's my constructive feedback, because I actually really do like this. I bought a couple more items from the brand Awake Beauty. This is another one of these companies where I'll look at the ingredients of one product and I'll think, oh my gosh, what beautiful ingredients. No fragrance, no irritants, that looks amazing. And then I'll look at the ingredients of another product and go, wait a minute, what happened between these two? What are we looking at? But anyway, I bought the travel size. This is a new release. They had the Pore Appeal pads for a while, but they just came out with a travel size. And this is the Pore Appeal Texture and Pore Refining Pads. Typically, I am not the biggest fan of pads because, you know, I just talked about environmentally friendly. I like things like this, a reusable cloth that I can use with whatever bottle of liquid that I have. That's been my system for a while. But I had a really good question from one of my subscribers recently, and she was asking, you know, what is a really good and easy skincare routine for somebody who is significantly older, just something that is real, you know, they don't have to put a lot of thought into it. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, something like this type of pads could be really easy. You know, just open the jar, or in this case, open the pouch, put the pad all over your skin, put moisturizer on, and done. I mean, it's a very simplified system, and I do think that it can have a place. And I have to admit, this is a really well-formulated option. It has cica, it has BHA, a little bit of tea tree, hyaluronic acid. Overall quite good. The only potential irritant is limonene in here, which seems to work out for me, but again, might not for everybody. And this brand, their prices are not too bad. As far as these little travel sizes, if you shop at Ulta, you can get 3 of them for $30, which is what I did. One tip, if you buy at least the travel size of these, I noticed that I would apply it directly from the package, add it to my face, and then there was still some liquid left, so I just kind of dunked the pad in for a second use and then finished the rest of my face. It just doesn't seem to all come out on the pad all at once. And they also released a travel size of their 2% retinol complex. To be honest with you, this is the only product from all of these that I haven't tried yet, because like I was just saying, it does have some potentially concerning ingredients, at least to me. It's a really nice base in here, but it does have a few more essential oil ingredients. And while we're here, really quick conversation about the word retinol. So I've noticed that the industry is kind of often misusing that. This is actually not a retinol complex, it's a retinoid complex. It contains HPR, which we talked about in my retinols video. It's a more active form, so potentially this is a much stronger product than if you bought an actual retinol complex. But this is how people end up confused when you guys are naming products a retinol complex, and yet it's not retinol, it's a retinoid. I digress, and I really do understand why they use the word retinol instead of retinoid, but it does contribute to the reason that people are often confused by skincare. You know, it doesn't help when the industry is mislabeling ingredients. And I'm gonna go ahead and group together all of the products that I did receive in PR from these brands. So first up, Fresh sent me the new jumbo size of the Soy Face Cleanser, and I am so incredibly appreciative. I have spoken very highly of this, I do believe, yes indeed it is, in my best cleansers video from 2019. I think this is such a good cleanser if you have, in particular, a more dry skin type. One thing to note is that this is completely fragrance-free, so it's a soy cleanser. It does certainly have a bit of a soy smell to it, but it is of course a naturally occurring smell. I didn't like it at first, but the smells in my skincare have grown on me as I've discovered that using less fragrance is actually much better for my skin type. So you're getting 13.5 fluid ounces in this, which is absolutely huge. I've been using this non-stop since I got it about a month ago, and I feel like I haven't even made a dent in it. You know, it's a cleanser. You don't use a ton of it. I have to admit how much I love the pump. It's such a tiny detail in the grand scheme of things. I guess in the most honest way I can say this, I love saving that 2 seconds that it would take me to open a bottle of cleanser. I absolutely love it. I mean, collectively, that adds up. Anyway, such a gentle cleanser. Oh, I am so thankful. I am so thankful to get this in PR, especially right now. And this right here is another product that previously existed but has been released in a different size, a mini size. That's kind of a theme of this video so far, isn't it? We've got jumbo sizes, we've got travel sizes. Anyway, this is the Saturday Skin Avocado and Date Seed Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream. This is released in a smaller size and it retails for $25. True story with me receiving this. So when I got this in the mail, I opened it up and I went, uh-oh. 0.51 ounces. I thought it was supposed to be the mini size. Get this, you guys, that is the mini size. Do you understand that that is the exact same size of most full-size eye creams at Sephora, which start at $60 and go up and up? This is 0.51 ounces for $25. And it's Saturday Skin. I've really had good results with Saturday Skin. And by the way, what this is a peptide cream. It contains their CHA7 peptide complex, which is quite an intricate blend of peptides. And also something I want to make sure I comment on with this is a caffeine-free eye cream. I feel like caffeine really makes its way into a lot of eye creams because it's a very good depuffing ingredient, but I kind of feel that it could be potentially detrimental depending on what you are looking for in your eye cream. You know, again, if you've got puffy under eyes, caffeine eye creams are absolutely for you. But if your issue is fine lines around your eyes, you might actually want to avoid caffeine. So I do think that this is much more of an eye cream for any type of fine lines. That's exactly what peptides will help to address, and it is a very hydrating and yet lighter in texture eye cream. It is really well made. I do absolutely love that it is a pump, and I can't believe it's $25. I am really impressed by the price and size of this one. Next up, I have a completely new brand to share with you guys. So the name of this brand is Ashley Shannon Skin, and Ashley Shannon is a licensed esthetician who has just created her own business. She only has one product available right now, and that is the Globe Oil, but on July 1st, she will release her Skin Therapy Oil. And you know, before I accept PR, I really don't want to accept PR that is loaded with my allergens, so I always go on the website and read her ingredients, and I was just actually completely blown away by how beautiful her ingredients lists are. These are non-irritating ingredients. There's really nothing in here I would worry about unless, of course, you have an allergy. But just beautiful ingredients list. Talk about clean beauty. This doesn't have any preservatives because it doesn't need to. As long as your product doesn't have any water, there's no need for preservatives. So it's just straight oils as it should be. So talk about clean, and yet I don't even think she makes the claim of clean beauty. It certainly is, though. So Globe, the one that is presently available, she says that this one is the hydrating one. This one helps to boost collagen production. I would say that this is a really good daytime oil. It's one of those that is lightweight enough that you can, you know, mix it into your foundation, wear it under your foundation, and you need so little. Contains maracuja oil, which has been one of my favorite carrier oils for a very long time, strawberry oil, cloudberry, red raspberry. You are getting so many antioxidants in this. Feels incredibly hydrating on the skin. I mean, basically, if you are an oil fan, please do yourself a favor and click the link that I will have in the description box below. Not affiliated with this brand in any way. I just have to share with you guys when I find an oil that rivals my former favorite of Juno. I do not like to talk about how much I love Juno because of Sunday Riley's sketchy stuff, but yeah, I do love Juno, and yet it's just giving Juno a run for its money. But honestly, it is this one. It is her new release that is blowing my mind right now. The Skin Therapy Superfood is designed to boost youthful, even-toned skin by improving uneven texture, dullness, and dryness while reducing the appearance of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. And once again, the ingredients list adds up here. She has got bakuchiol in here, which is an excellent... I found bakuchiol to be excellent for fine lines. You know, it's often called a retinol alternative, but just in the most honest way I can say this, I don't see it help my acne as much. I see it make a bigger difference against fine lines. However, this also contains turmeric, which is one of my favorite anti-inflammatory ingredients, so it still will help you to fight acne. Am I holding it backwards? Some days, you guys. Some days. Anyway, it's got goji berry, it's got guava, so you're going to be getting your antioxidants. But the reason I love this so much is, I swear, when I put this on my skin overnight, I've just been waking up with such a glow. My skin is staying clear, my skin is looking smoother. And from a brand new brand, I am so completely impressed with her brand. And one more thing. This is also a small Black-owned business. If you want to support a Black-owned business who has come out with absolutely incredible products, please at the very least check this ingredients list. These are made so well. One more thing. I have to tell you one more thing. I have to tell you a potential con. So since these do not have fragrance, these are instead just jam-packed to be highly effective oils, please do know that you will smell the ingredients within these, and in the case of this one containing turmeric, you may smell the turmeric. So just know that personally. Oh my goodness, give me skincare where I can smell the turmeric any day over fragrance, but just so you know. All right, you guys, we are gonna hippity hop on over. Ugh. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? We're going to load our browser and look at the Pixi Beauty website because we have a very exciting release from Pixi. I wasn't kidding when I told you guys at the beginning of this video that Pixi has finally come out with a fragrance-free line. It is their Clarity line, and it looks absolutely incredible to me. It looks like it would be perfectly for my skin type, a little bit more sensitive, acne prone. This looks like it is exactly for that. So let's start with the Clarity Tonic, because of course the tonics are what everybody knows from the Pixi brand. So this is a clarifying tonic with potent AHAs, antioxidants, and balancing probiotics, helps to clear skin and minimize the appearance of pores. And again, this ingredients list is just absolutely shining like a bright star to me. Aloe, we've got glycolic and lactic acids in here, so you are going to get some exfoliation with these. We've got BHA in here, which is a must for my skin type to help prevent acne. We've got probiotics. I absolutely love probiotics in my skincare, but it has been an entire year of me not being able to recommend fragrance-free probiotic-containing products. I do not know what the deal has been with that, but thank you, Pixi. Pixi, a more affordable brand, did this. We've got sodium hyaluronate, we've got Cica, we've got magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a vitamin C derivative. This looks beautiful. I really want to try this. I have a lot of skincare right now, so I haven't placed my order yet, but I really want to try this stuff. We also have the Clarity Concentrate. I'm basically going in order of how I would plan to purchase these. $24 for this serum. This is amazing. An effective water-based serum that helps minimize the look of pores, resulting in a clarifying effect. It quickly exfoliates as well as hydrates and balances, helping to refine and promote an even skin tone. Once again, beautiful ingredients list on this. No fragrance, of course. They've got niacinamide in this one, as well as glycolic, lactic, aloe, licorice, BHA. I do want to note that don't feel like you need to buy this entire line to get these benefits. If you want to get the benefits that I'm describing, feel free to just pick one product and incorporate that into your routine. I personally would not recommend throwing a whole bunch of AHA containing products into your routine. And then we have the Clarity Lotion. This is probably not something that I'm going to buy because it looks like it is very much made for oily skin, and I do have a drier skin type, but your ears may perk up at that mention if you are a more oily skin type. So a light textured, water-based, and oil-free formula boosts hydration of the skin while minimizing the appearance of pores and keeping complexion matte and shine-free. I will say, I think this is a very thoughtful addition to the line, because what I just said about not adding in too many AHAs, you could definitely add this to one of the other two products that I just talked about. There is no AHA in this product. However, there is some L-ascorbic, something to note there, and then also BHAs, niacinamide, quite the list of botanical ingredients on this particular product, but still no fragrance to worry about. Also some more mattifying ingredients. It does have kaolin clay, which is a main reason why I will probably never buy this, but again, might be really nice if you have oily skin. And then finally, the Clarity Cleanser. Now again, this is something that I probably personally will not purchase, but just so you know about it, this contains salicylic, glycolic, caffeine, lactic, fragrance-free, but the longest of the botanical ingredients, and also coconut oil, but again, in a wash-off form, so I'm sure it will work for some people, but maybe not for everybody. But yeah, basically the tonic and the serum are the two that I am most interested in, and potentially that moisturizer for those of you with oily skin. I do have a $5 off referral for Pixi that I'll link below if you're a new customer to the website. I'm not in any way affiliated with them, and if you join the website, you can have your own referral as well, but just in case you want a bit of a discount. We've got some new releases on the Sephora website that are definitely getting quite a buzz. I want to start with the Pharmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner with moringa and papaya. I've seen a lot of people talk about this as a potential dupe for Paula's Choice 2% BHA toner, and I absolutely think it looks like one, but I also really feel from looking at the ingredients here that this also looks exactly like what we were just talking about on the Pixi website. You do have your BHA, you have some lactic acid, you have some probiotic ingredients, some potential allergens if you do have allergies to botanical ingredients, eucalyptus, chlorella, no added fragrance, no alcohol. Definitely should have said that about the Pixi toners, but no alcohol in those as well. A couple more comments I have with this. So they're saying that this is for combination or oily skin, but personally I would use this. I would use this, and I have a drier skin type. I think that it looks like it's a fairly good formula for dry skin. Just of course, if you have dry skin, follow with some type of a humectant. It looks like it went out through Influencer, but we'll look at the verified purchases today. It's all 5-star reviews from the verified purchases. Yeah, it does look like a very good product. I feel like Pharmacy's been doing quite well lately. We have a new release from Wishful. She is really busy with these releases. The Clean Genie Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. So I typically love, in particular, fragranced cleansing balms, right? I've talked about this a lot. I think I finally figured out the simple reason why. Not only are these cleansing balms a wash-off product, but I go in with a second cleanser, of course, so I can pretty much use any makeup removing balm in the world, and since I cannot leave a lot of fragrance on my skin, give it to me in my cleansing balm. I say all that because we are talking about Miss Huda, and she has included fragrance in this, as well as some additional ingredients that I'm not really sure are necessary in your makeup removing balm. I truly think you can go very basic with this, especially if you are on a budget. It just needs to remove your makeup. I'm just not really that interested in the Wishful brand, but, you know, of course, feel free to comment if you love this brand and you have experienced this, and you can enlighten all of us. But this next product, oh, this one has my attention. This is the Lord Jones Acid Mantle Repair Moisturizer with 250 milligrams of CBD and ceramides. So I just did a video on CBD, and somehow I completely missed the brand Lord Jones, even though I've actually tried their body lotion. I had no idea that their skincare products are as jam-packed with CBD, with such beautiful ingredients. So all this is to say, I bought their oil, and shout out to the person who told me about the Lord Jones brand. Yeah, I bought their CBD oil. It's available on the Sephora website, but I bought it through their site because I had a 30% off coupon. But back to this new release, this looks like such a gorgeous moisturizer, and I have not found a favorite CBD moisturizer yet. Not true, I did, Revolutions, and then they pulled it from Ulta. Incredibly rude. So rude. So this contains whole hemp plant-derived CBD, hyaluronic acid, and squalane. It really looks like a beautiful, occlusive moisturizer with this anti-inflammatory benefits of CBD, the anti-aging benefits, the antioxidant benefits, the non-sensitizing benefits, and absolutely nothing in this that I'm worried about. No fragrance in here, very few plant ingredients as well, listed as clean at Sephora. $75 is a little pricey, but it's not bad, really. If I'm able to find that same 30% off coupon, I'll put that in the description box below, and I'll update you guys when my CBD comes. We are going to go ahead and end this video on two more brands that are new to Sephora that I am not excited about. Sorry, but I have to include the bad with the good. It's just how it goes. So first off, if you guys missed my Dr. Laura Devgan video, you might want to make sure that you have watched that. Secondly, oh my gosh, we have to talk about Beautycounter. We have got to do it. This is a true story. I found out about Beautycounter coming to Sephora a week ago from today, and I actually planned to discuss this in Wednesday's video, but it has been the most dramatic week for the skincare community that I have ever witnessed, and so I actually not only pushed that video back, I just don't think I have the energy to do it, so I'm gonna make this quick. If you are unfamiliar with Beautycounter, first of all, they are an MLM, and you guys asked me what my MLM story is. The problem is, it's not really my MLM story. I was a small child. It's really my family's MLM story. It's the reason I grew up poor. Let me just say that. MLMs are the reason that my family struggled. So I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. I think they absolutely prey on, in particular, single moms, because I just gave away too much. But Beautycounter is slick. They don't, on the surface, look like they are an MLM, and now their products are at Sephora. However, they are very much an MLM. If you go on their Instagram page, you will see that in their announcements about coming to Sephora, there are a lot of their consultants who are upset about them coming to Sephora, because you know what this means. Once Beautycounter comes to Sephora, which I believe their products are going to release very soon, once that happens, the consultants, the people who made Beautycounter what it is, will not make any commission whatsoever off purchases that are made through the Sephora website. And apparently, this is very upsetting to them because all of their customers have to purchase through the Beautycounter website where they have to pay for shipping. You don't have to pay for shipping at Sephora, probably on any of these products, because I believe none of them are under $50. So the consultants are really upset by this, and to be honest with you, and this is just my theory and my opinion, from what I've read about Beautycounter, it seems like they would be very happy to do away with the MLM model, but that is absolutely terrible. Essentially, what I've gathered here is that they used these consultants to make a name for themselves, especially, they seemed especially focused on Instagram influencers. So they got them to post and post and post and gave them these, tiny commissions, and now that they're fairly well known, they want to move into Sephora. That's what I've gathered. They are saying that that is not the case, and this is just a temporary endeavor into Sephora, but it doesn't feel that way to me, especially, again, from articles I've read, but again, just my opinion. Regardless, the consultants are upset because however long they are at Sephora most likely means that these consultants who have worked for this company for years and years are probably about to get screwed on commission, even though, again, they are the people who made this company popular. I personally find it very disgusting. I would encourage you not to purchase Beautycounter from Sephora. I don't want to reinforce this idea of bringing MLMs into Sephora. And also, I know a lot of people have said they're curious about this brand because they are a clean brand and they are doing some interesting things with their brand. For example, they are trying to avoid mica in their products, which is actually an incredible move. I would love to see more of that. However, not through this company. Not through this company. There are plenty of other companies who are doing this already and are not MLMs. For example, Alpine Beauty, which I talked about a while ago. Incredible, sustainable skincare company with no MLM model. Honestly, there's so many to choose from at this point. Just, please don't support Beautycounter, and for what it's worth, I did look at some of their products, and I'm not that impressed. I'm actually terrified by some of their products. They have some peel that just looks like it's glam glow type ingredients. Just cram everything but the kitchen sink into a peel that looks so strong and potentially damaging to skin. But again, just my opinion. Apologies for ending this video on another dramatic negative note. Oh, I hope next week is awesome. I hope the month of July is amazing. Don't you all? Don't you all hope July is a very fun and honest and just enjoyable month for all of us? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.